It's actually hard to do team building that sparks deep, meaningful engagement. It's easy to go build a bike, make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches together, build a spaghetti tower, throw a ball around, go bowling, watch a movie, have a happy hour. Those are all easy things. This video is not designed to teach you how to do that because the internet exists and you can Google surfacey team building activities. If you want like deep team engagement and you actually want people to be leaning in, having conversations that matter, you will love this video where I unpack 3 no prep team building activities that you can do to spark a deep level of engagement. Bonus points, you can make these exercises really deeply engaging even if you are a totally uncharismatic, boring leader, educator, etc. I think probably if you're watching this, you might not be, but the point is the quality exists in the activities. It doesn't require really good framing and facilitation because the tool that I'm gonna share with you does it for you. All the exercises use quotes. I had a mentor and a good friend, Brenton, who shared that a mentor of his had the idea that a choice of words is often a choice of worlds. Anyway, love this quote from Drew Dudley, right? There is no world, there are only 6 billion understandings of it. I think that quote's out of date because there's more like, we had 8 billion understandings of it. And so quotes say more than we possibly can. It doesn't matter if the person's dead or alive or whatever else. There's something about words being written down with the author underneath and a something like that really sticks for people. So what I'm showing you right now is a deck of We Engage cards. While this deck is awesome, I mean, I'm a little bit biased because I created it. You don't need We Engage cards in order to do this. You can do all 3 exercises that I'm about to say by just printing out a list of quotes. In fact, linked in this video is a free resource with 55 quotes that you can use. I happen to think these are particularly good ones. Groups that I use them with like them. So I'm going to describe for ease of use the 3 activities. The first one is really simple. You invite a group to walk into a room and choose a quote that really resonates with them for whatever reason. Thinking about where they're at in life right now, the position, the trajectory, place, choose a quote that they really relate to in that moment. And so if I'm walking into a space and I'm working on building up my confidence perhaps, I'm like trying to speak with more conviction and present with more confidence, I might choose the quote, "You're your own best thing." And once people choose a quote that really resonates with them, what you've done as soon as you've given people that prompt is to say, find words that express something that's real for you that you don't even have the words for to articulate right now. And then pair up or get into small groups and share that quote and why it resonates with you. Jennifer Stanchfield, the lovely facilitator in New Hampshire, calls this shielded discussion. And I love that concept because it's like, I said it because the quote allowed me to. I said it because the card allowed me to. Not because all of a sudden I'm being vulnerable and talking about my desire to increase confidence and et cetera, right? This quote sparked this idea. It opened up this pathway to easily and fluidly share in a psychologically safe way. Second exercise, and I actually want to invite you to do this exercise with me. It's very similar, but I think there's a lot of wisdom in the nuance of how we run team building exercises in general. I'd love you to do the exercise with me. So check out these quotes. I'll try to arrange them in a way that you can read some of them. I want you to ponder, what's a challenge you're actually up against? What's something frustrating you, annoying you? What is a challenge you're up against? And can you choose a quote that offers you a fresh perspective on that challenge? When we're totally in our own world, thinking about this person, right? Me, we get stuck in our own perception. When we have somebody else's words breathe life into that challenge or problem, there's a way that it can get us out of that rut. We can totally think about a challenge or problem very differently. And so you could make it really work-related if you're doing team building at work, right? Choose a work-related issue that is driving you insane and pick a quote that offers you a fresh perspective to get some momentum or movement on that so that you can stop banging your head against the wall, right? You see how this really connects to the purpose of why you're here and as a deep level of connection as opposed to like, hey everybody, we're gonna do team building, get together, share your favorite color animal, right? It's not going to help really build connections in your team. This will. The third activity is dumb simple, and you totally don't need the deck of cards to do this. Think about the purpose of why you're actually meeting, because the best team building is folded into the cadence of what you're already doing, right? Pick a quote that offers a really interesting framing on your entire meeting or gathering. Share that quote with the group, and then get them into little discussions about how this relates or does not relate to what you're doing in the next hour or 5 hours or 5 weeks, right? So if I'm to say, think about your current project, to be playful and serious at the same time defines the ideal mental condition. Thank you, Mr. John Dewey. How might that apply to what we're working on today? And that is team building, not in the sense of like doing a trust fall in the woods, but it's a sense of building your team communication back and forth, understanding each other better. You're gonna learn about people's relationship with play and seriousness and the dichotomy between those, etc. You can get a free printable version of all of these quotes and cards in the description below, weend.me/free, or you can find the link and get this deck shipped to your house. Have an awesome day.